everybody. Welcome back to When a Gay Girl Meets a Trans Girl. I'm the gay girl.
Hi, gay girl. I'm the trans girl. And we have a very special, important guest with us today. We have my 9-year-old son, soon to be 10 years old. His name is Tatum, so if everybody can give him a hand. You want to say hi, Tatum?
Hi.
So, today on When a Gay Girl Meets a Trans Girl, we thought we would have a little fun since we are right before Halloween and have him on our show for just a few minutes just to, well, a little more than a few minutes, but we thought we'd have a little bit of fun with some candy to see if he likes his candy. He's shaking his head no already. He knows what it is. Holly, do you want to talk about what it is we got today for the show?
It looks like we have something called Bean Boozled Jelly Beans from Jelly Belly. And it's got weird and wild flavors. It says it's the 6th edition. And there are 4, 8, 12, 16, 24 different flavors of random. They're basically like the Hogwarts jelly beans. They've got the random flavors. We don't know what we're going to get because we're going to close our eyes and put it in our mouth and hope that it's good.
Tatum, is there a candy on here that I know I caught you reading the back of this at one point. Is there a candy on here that you just absolutely do not want to put in your mouth? Is there any flavor that you see?
Dead fish.
Ugh.
Dead fish, okay.
That made me gag just thinking about it.
I wonder how they know, like, who decided what dead fish tastes like.
I feel bad for the taste testers that had to sit there and keep testing it and adjusting the flavor.
Okay, so who wants to go first?
Youngest to oldest.
There we go. I love that. So, Tatum, we're going to go first with you. So, we open the lid here. It's a cute little pop-up lid. And I think how do we do this? You lift up just a little bit and let a jelly bean pop into there. So, you just lift it up just so slightly. Okay. Oh, we got 2 of them. Uh-oh.
Dang.
So, this one. Okay, so that's the...
Oh, God. No, don't tell him what it is. Let him
Nope,
put it in his mouth
hold
so
on.
he doesn't think.
Okay, so I think I know which one this one is. Go ahead and tell me what you think it is.
No, like, put it in your mouth. Do it.
No.
Eat it.
No.
Eat it. Let's do it.
What is it?
What does it taste like?
He's thinking.
He's chewing it. He likes this. I think he likes it. Hey, Mikey. Yeah, he's shaking his head. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. What flavor do you think you have?
I don't know.
Is it fiery or fruity?
Tastes a little bit fruity.
A little bit fruity.
Oh, I smell it. Is it strawberry banana?
So it could be one of 2 things. You either had dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie.
That's definitely
So
not dead fish.
I think you got lucky on that one. Okay, so we're gonna
Reset it. Oh, God.
reset this one. We're gonna shake it around here a little bit. Tatum was. Okay, Tatum. You're gonna have me go?
Oh, we're
Oh.
doing youngest to oldest.
Yep.
I thought. Okay.
Why'd you do 2 again?
This one might be dead fish.
This one stinks. I smell something that stinks really bad. Okay, she is squeezing her eyes.
Is it dead fish?
I'm not sure. What does it look like? It's gross.
Which one did you have? I didn't get to
I think it's barf.
barf.
Yep, it's gross.
So you just ate barf flavored jelly bean.
It does taste like, oh my God, it tastes like barf. Ugh, nasty.
Whew, so Tatum got lucky here. We'll try this.
I need a chaser.
You need a
Give me the Pepsi.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, so you lift it just a little bit. You lifted it. There you go. Alright, so mine is white. Looks like it has some blue and red speckles to it. Okay, I'm going to put it in my mouth.
Oh, God. Is it dead fish? What is it? She looks shocked with disgust.
Dirty dishwasher.
Ew.
Yes.
Ew.
How do they do that? That has that, sometimes you open the dishwasher and when it's cleaning.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
I want to spit this one out, but I just want to get it done and over with.
Oh, my God.
See, he has blue
Yeah.
and red and things.
That's definitely dirty dishwasher.
I want to try one more and see if you get lucky.
It's your turn.
It is your turn.
Do I have to go again?
One more.
Okay.
Let's give it a shot. Okay.
It looks like he's trying to eyeball from the hundreds that are in there.
Right. We're gonna just push one down. Here.
It's probably gonna try to give me
I'm gonna shake this up again.
It always tries to give us 2 for some reason.
Yeah, we're trying to get it down to
There we go.
just one. All right.
That one looks yummy.
It's a green one, kind of a teal color.
I'm scared. I don't know if I read
It's Halloween. It's a good time to be scared, Tatum.
Do it.
No, I don't wanna.
Do it.
Do it.
No.
You got this. He put it in his mouth, and Tatum is it good?
It's toothpaste.
Ew.
Nice. Hey,
That was not bad.
at least you get to brush your teeth while you're eating candy, right?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Oh, I smell the mintiness. Oh my gosh.
See? Because no matter what, I would have gotten a good flavor.
It would
Yeah.
have been, yeah.
Either raspberry or minty. Not too bad.
All right, so we're gonna have Holly grab on.
My turn. Oh god.
I'm scared.
I'm not excited. Oh.
Okay, here we
Lord.
go. This one's orange.
It's orange with some red speckles. Please don't be earwax.
You want to know which one you got again?
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
That was barf.
You got barf 2 times in a row. Dad, don't think it's not your time to laugh anymore.
I literally almost threw up. Oh my god.
She did. She was gagging. So you didn't like that one.
No. Oh my god.
Okay, I guess this is it. Do you guys want to go again, or is this it? Okay, this one right here is kind of a tan. Not really tan. It's a really...
Ooh, I hope that's Tutti Frutti. I love Tutti Frutti.
This is white with yellow and blue.
Oh god. You either got a good option or a really, really nasty one. That's
What?
Tutti Frutti. I can smell it.
Yep, that is Tutti Frutti.
Mmm. Tutti Frutti is the snow cone I
What
usually
would it have
get.
been if it wasn't Tutti Frutti?
Stinky sock.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't get that one. You guys want to go around one more time? Let's give it a shot one more time.
Okay. Oh god.
Okay, let me get this
I
one
don't
for
wanna
Tatum.
do that. I've been lucky. I've gotten good flavors so far.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Okay, this one's yellow with some specks on it.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
I know this one. One of the options are not. I know that already.
No. Oh god.
Yep. Let me see. No, I
Burger?
can't
Yeah,
tell.
that looks like
is
booger.
this this one or that one?
It's booger.
It's
I
the
remember.
greenish
That
one?
looks just like the Harry Potter one.
Okay, let's try. It's either a pear or booger flavored.
I'm feeling lucky.
You're feeling lucky? Do it, do it. You haven't had a bad one yet, has he?
No.
No, he
No,
hasn't.
I don't want to eat it.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Looks
And
like a booger.
then it'll be the very first time you've ever eaten a booger.
You can spit it out. Oh god. Oh no.
That wasn't a pear, was it? No.
Oh.
You had to spit it out?
You
Yeah.
want to sip up some Pepsi? Okay, here. Take a swig of Pepsi.
Alright, here we go. Holly's going
Good.
for her... This
Oh.
isn't one you've had, is it?
That looks exactly like the one I just had.
Okay, we'll switch this one out.
Oh, thank god.
Because imagine you got barf again.
Uh,
I would feel. Oh.
oh, come on. Oh, god.
Wow, that one really wants to
I know.
come out for you.
Oh. Ooh,
Okay, there we go. So this one's
Okay.
a really red one with some orange in it.
must be good. Mmm.
Good?
Tastes like pineapple.
It's pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
Oh.
What was the other flavor?
Thank god.
Old Band-Aid.
Ew.
Old Band-Aid.
Old Band-Aid, huh?
Sounds. This one.
Okay,
I
well.
think I've had enough. If you guys want to go, if you
Nope.
want to go again.
No.
Nope, I think this is... I'll go one more time here since I'm the only one that has not had my third time.
Oh. That puke one wants to keep on coming up for us.
I know, right?
Ooh. Ooh. Nope. Oh.
I've actually had that one
yeah.
already. Okay,
You haven't had a
there we
blue
go.
one.
I've not had this blue one
So
here.
this one's either the raspberry or toothpaste.
So I don't know.
Can't go wrong on this one.
Toothpaste? Yeah, toothpaste or raspberry.
Doesn't
So,
matter what, it's gonna be.
You should sniff it. Oh. What is it?
toothpaste.
Yep, I smell the minty freshness.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she don't want to go again.
No, I'm good.
Okay, Tatum, are you going to go again or are you done?
I'm done.
You're done. Okay.
I just.
Well, that was fun. I ended up getting that at Five Below. If you guys have a Five Below around you, they had a few different options. We ended up getting the container that shoots out the candy without you knowing what it is. But that was a fun little thing. We'll have to do that again sometime. Maybe get Jaden on here, see if he can try it, see what he thinks.
Yeah.
So while we have you here, Tatum, I guess, are you looking forward to Halloween?
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me what your favorite candy is that you love to get for Halloween.
Starburst.
You like to get Starburst? Yeah. I was always a chocolate person. What do you think my favorite candy is?
I really don't know.
You don't know?
Begins with an R.
Reese's Pieces.
There we go.
Yeah. Not Reese's Pieces, it's Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Those are my favorite. Yeah. Holly, what's your favorite candy?
I'm not a huge candy person. I'm not a huge chocolate person, but I will never say no to those little bonbons, like the little Asian fruit candy that you can eat the wrapper.
Yeah.
Always, yeah.
I never understood that. That didn't make sense.
I can eat those whole boxes. Rice candy. I love rice candy.
So what are you going to go as this Halloween?
A dinosaur.
You got one of those big inflatable dinosaurs, don't you? That's pretty cool. And they don't know who you are, except for they see that cute little head popping out of the neck, right? Yeah. So we got less than a week, and then you're going to load up on candy, and you're going to have just buckets full, right? Yeah.
He and his brother are gonna be little dinosaurs, so I keep trying to convince Brooklyn that we could be like from Jurassic Park, like maybe be the doctor or I don't know, safari people with hats. And
I really wanted to do something fun. I thought, like, I really want to see Holly, since she's got the body for this. She has got the body for this. I want to see her as Miraculous. I think she would be perfect for that, in that costume. I think that's one of my favorite kind of anime-ish superheroes. I know it's not 100% anime, but...
I was once a ladybug as a little girl. I was Frances from A Bug's Life.
What do you want me to be?
Me or Tatum?
Either of you. What do you guys think? What would be a fun Halloween thing for me?
Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls. You do have the haircut for it.
Yeah.
And you got your hair dyed red too.
I'd have to get those big, huge eyeglasses
Yeah.
that you put on. That's pretty fun. Well, Tatum, thank you for spending this last about 15 minutes with us. Would you be willing to come on and do our show again with us?
What are you going to be doing next time we
Well,
do this?
I think our next one's going to be a Halloween episode, but I don't think you'll be around for that one. Since you're here every other week. But you'll come back, right? You'll be on our show again, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a busy man.
He is. Yep. All right. Well, thank you, Tatum. Thank you so much for joining us. We totally love you.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. We'll be right back here in just a minute. We're going to go into the topic of when we came out as who we are now.
Hey everybody, we're back.
Hey. So that was fun with Tatum, getting to bring somebody on here for the first time.
Yeah, I keep looking back at the beans, and I want to eat them because I want the good ones, but I don't want to eat them because I don't want to throw up.
I know, right? You're wanting to dig out the good ones.
I know, but there's no way you can't sniff them.
I know. So, a topic that we thought would be fun to discuss would be, how did we come out? I know this is something that you and I have discussed between each other, and I've discussed with some other people before, but I know there's probably a lot of you out there that are listening to this for the first time and are trying to figure out what may happen with their family or what may happen with friends or, just everything involved with coming out and the feelings behind it and the excitement in some ways, and then also just some of the depression that might come through some of it too, which is very unfortunate. But do you want to go first, or do you want me to take it out from here?
I can do mine first. Mine's not going to be as lengthy as Brooklyn's. Mine, I want to say I was maybe 19 when I told my mom, but my mom just kind of laughed and she was just kind of like, I knew that. And I was like, oh my God. So she was really easy. And then my friends back in high school, when I was coming to terms with it and realizing that this is who I probably, like, I was. Because I'd always felt different ever since I was a little girl. I always had that weird feeling about other girls or something, but I could never say what it was because I didn't know, because it wasn't all over TV yet. And so, I don't know, it was just a feeling I couldn't figure out. But in high school, most of my friends were accepting. I only had one friend that she wasn't a super close friend anyway, but she wasn't okay with it. But honestly, I just dropped her like a fly. I'm like, well, you're not worth my time. I don't care. But that's just my mentality on it. My sadness from it came from when I don't know, I had to deal with some people that were really mean to me. And that was not fun.
Was this as you were a teenager or a little bit older?
I was in high school and I'd been like kind of attacked. I'd had people, like, some guys chase me and try to like hurt me. And then some other guys tried to chase me and hurt me. They thought I was a gay guy. I was wearing a bikini. And then another time I was just wearing my normal clothes. But for some reason, I don't know. I guess I have an androgynous face. Anytime I've had any sort of gay bashing, people think I'm a gay guy. Don't ask me. I don't know why. But I don't have short hair. I've got medium length long hair. And I get confronted in bathrooms, but that's not really a gay thing, but that's a whole different thing. And then the big part of my depression from it was, and this will be a different topic for around Veterans Day, I served at the tail end of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. That led to a good amount of depression for fear of being kicked out of something that you really love and want to do, just you're not hurting anybody. But I don't know, my friends were all very accepting. I have really great friends. No shallow friends. My family was very accepting. My aunts and my Mima, they even ask how Brooklyn is, so they're totally on board with it. As long as I'm happy, they don't care.
So there wasn't a lot of adapting from your family. Your family just kind of like folded right into it and was like, oh, we love you. That's cool.
Yeah, mine really, really was easy. The fact my mom just kind of giggled, and the rest of the family was just like, oh, okay. It was really easy. But it was, yeah, not a big story for me.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's really good. There's a lot of people out there that don't have your story at all.
Yeah.
Family disowns people. You have a lot of friends that ditch someone after they come out.
Yeah. I was extremely fortunate and very thankful because I was terrified that I would lose all of their love because I was back in the Bible Belt and it was still during the time when everybody hated gays. So that was always the top of my mind. Like, I don't know if they'll love me anymore, but they did. So it all turned out really great for me. And I really wish I could hear that from everybody else. Hopefully we're getting better, but I know everybody's going to have their different stories.
Yeah. And hopefully reaching out to you guys, you have something that, if you have something that isn't going right or something that you're just needing help with, you can talk to us on Facebook and maybe we can give you a little more advice with it. But mine was a little bit different, and of course, mine, since I'm coming out as trans instead of gay, I think that it seemed a little bit different. Um, I kept myself in the closet for a long time until my early 30s, and I first announced it to my ex-wife, and she took it pretty well okay, I think.
She's in her early 40s now, just for some like cultural
Clarification.
context.
Okay, yeah, yeah. And things went pretty well with that initially. I didn't really come out until a few years later. A little bit more into my closer to my mid 30s. Um, but it was after my divorce and after things, I started feeling like things were kind of like falling apart, and I was like, you know what? I just need to reinvent myself. I have always felt this way. I felt like it was a great time, not just in my life, but it was a great time in to be alive on this planet, to be able to do that, you know? If this would have been 20 years earlier, I felt like maybe I should have stayed where I was as a guy. But I was able to definitely open up. I sat down initially with my mom, and she said that she felt like it was somebody was dying because she had this little boy that she considered that to be her kid, and then all of a sudden there's this girl, and she's like, where did she come from? And it took a lot of talking and discussing how I feel and all of that, because I don't think she was really accepting of gays or trans as much as she is now. Um, I think that it took her a few months, maybe even close to a year, to really figure, I love, or not that I love my kid for who they are, but it was more of a, I'm okay. I don't know how to really say that. That she's like, it's okay for me to love someone like that, I guess.
And that just made me think. I actually did have a little bit of a sad part to mine, which I think you're going to lead into the same one. My dad,
Yes.
when he would drink a bit, he would be kind of upset about my being gay, and he would ask what he did wrong. Really hurtful to me, but which was kind of weird because my mom was always the one that seemed really. She always threw out the F word, fag, all the time, because my mom's got like a little bit of a temper with road rage. Not road rage, but she can get a little spicy with it. But
Spicy.
my dad was always seemed like he was okay because he'd talk about like the gay girls in a shop in the Navy. But it was actually a 180. But that was my only little sad story. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're okay. I mean, yeah, it leads into pretty much the same thing. My dad, I think it took him a lot longer to accept it. I know at first he said he didn't ever want me to wear female clothes in the house whenever I came to visit. He didn't want to ever call me by Brooklyn. But since then, there have been a lot of changes, and I think he's accepted me for who I am. And that's been probably the most important to me. I want my immediate family to love me for who I am. Um, Coming out to my children, I talk to them individually about it. My two younger ones were quite a bit younger, so I think they've always really remember me as Brooklyn and not as who I was originally presented myself as. But there's still some fighting with that, a little bit, just because they have their mother, who is an ex, that still kind of doesn't like the fact that they belong to this kind of a community. And I think it's just her being scared is kind of where I'm getting feeling with it. But that is a whole nother story, whole nother can of worms. But I lost a lot of friends coming out. I lost a lot of family. I have aunts and uncles and cousins that I was really close with that I don't feel like is the case anymore. Many of them will talk to me if I talk to them, but it just has a different atmosphere around them. It's just different. I think they prefer the guy side, and I don't think it's because they dislike me as who I am, but it's just scary. It's something that they don't understand, and that's something that anyone who's transgender might be might have to deal with, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, yours is definitely a bigger change, not only mentally, but physically, what somebody has seen for decades.
It's just a lot harder, you know. You have a gay person walk into Target, for instance, and nobody knows you're gay unless you're holding hands with another girl. And even at that, I mean, I think it's typically a little bit more acceptable because females are known to be more lovable, I guess. They don't wear their emotions on their sleeve, or they do wear their emotions on the sleeve, unlike guys that are like, "Oh, I'm tough. I have to like I don't hug guys. I don't like hug guys, or I don't touch a guy like that." And girls are like, "Oh, let's give each other hugs." And so like you see two girls walking down, and I think it's been more socially acceptable. You see closeness between girls more, even if they're not in a relationship and they're just friends. You just see it more. You see a transgender person walk in, and it's completely different because they look different. They sometimes look like a guy that's trying to dress in a dress, or a girl that's trying to dress in guy clothes and act all, manly. And it's just unnatural, I guess, to some people.
Yeah, and it also feeds into a lot of other things. I read in some psychology class that um, usually, especially in our society, it is more okay to be more masculine than more feminine. That's why usually tomboys are more accepted than the flamboyant guys, especially our society. Um, but again, that there's just so much to go into the human mind and different societies and cultures, millennia. But again, it all comes down to educating ourselves and progressing forward because we're all human beings, and if you're not hurting anybody, who cares?
That's what I don't get. A lot of people tend to want to get into everybody else's business, and like I said, you walk into a Target, you walk into the mall, and people look at you and start laughing, and it does hurt. It really hurt me. I don't know how many times. I remember being sick with the flu once, and I actually walked into a Walmart to get some medication, and there was this guy, and he was with his girlfriend. They were younger, probably early 20s, and he was like, "Oh, I don't get it. I don't effing get it." And he started laughing. He's like, "Look at that." He's like, "Oh, that's just disgusting." He's like, "That's so disgusting." And I remember I was already feeling down because I was sick, but I felt horrible. I felt absolutely disgusting. I mean, that person's like really was able to get underneath my skin, and that's too bad. We shouldn't let that happen. When you come out, you be happy with yourself. Don't worry about what they say. You feel pretty, you feel handsome, you feel cute, you feel however you feel, and don't worry about everybody else.
Yeah, you definitely have a lot of courage to be able to walk out in society with that big change physically and not knowing if somebody's going to really hate you or treat you like somebody else or admire your courage. It's really hard to know. You just gotta be happy with you and happy with how you're living your life.
You know, I am for the most part pretty happy with myself. I feel fortunate because I think I look a lot like a girl.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I've unfortunately seen a few um, trans girls that are not very convincing, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not as passable, but I belong to a few different groups out there, and I always tell everyone, don't worry about what you look like. It's about how you feel. Coming out as a girl is not about your looks. I am lucky for being passable, but that shouldn't matter.
Yeah, that is very true. All it comes down to is you. You need to be happy. Don't worry about anybody else. If you want somebody to love you, there will be somebody out there that will love you and think you are the most beautiful person on the planet.
Start loving yourself first.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's all about you.
Well, if you guys want to get onto our Facebook and leave us little messages, let us know how you came out. I know we mentioned that last week, but we'd love to hear what you guys experienced, positives and negatives. Hopefully, there is a lot more positives out there than what we've had to deal with, or what I'm sure are out there. I'd love to hear some pretty amazing stories about how family have turned around from disliking gays or disliking trans to being a part of the community and growing with their child or growing with their best friend and becoming something with them, just supporting them. But if you can get onto Facebook, let us know about any of your stories that you may have.
Yeah, it always feels good just to be able to talk. I was kind of worried I wouldn't enjoy this topic because I always forget about the unfortunate things that happen in my life because I'm a very optimistic. I like to think about what makes me happy. So, it kind of was a little bit of a Debbie Downer, but for the most part, it was made me feel very good and very fortunate.
You are. I think we both are very fortunate even through our negative points in our life.
Yeah.
I mean, look at us. We have each other.
Yeah, we're definitely able to be together and to be married.
And hopefully have an amazing life for a very, very long life.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, thank you all. I believe, do you have a video game that you want to share with us today?
Yes, I do.
Of course you do. Tell me about it. Is it about a gay character? Is it about a gay artist? Is it about being gay or trans in the video game?
It's a video game.
So you're being gay or trans in the video game?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah.
Alright. I
Did you clear your throat enough?
think there's a little frog in there still hopping around.
Ribbit.
Alright. So,
Ribbit.
the game I wanted to talk about is a really good one. If you haven't played it yet, play it.
Drum roll, please.
Tap, 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 tap. It is Fable 3. And Fable 3 came out back in, I want to say 2010 or 2011. It was the obviously third installment in the Fable series. And this one, you could get married and you could have kids. You could have your spouse live in a house and give them gifts. This game lets you play as a male or female. So I played as a female and then I would marry usually like some bum female, as I did it for humor, of course. Chicken Kicker, which is from the first one if you played it.
So you can only do this in the third one, you said?
Yeah, the third one, oh my god, the third game is so fun. If you like the Sims slash like medieval with a sword kind of thing, that's the game to play. You have to keep your spouse happy. You can't have kids until you're married. And then you can, how do I say, be promiscuous. And if you are promiscuous, you run the chance of getting an STI.
Oh my god.
I know.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
okay.
pretty great. But that's not the main point of the game, but
Can
obviously.
you cure this STI?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But it's a funny game. It does have a really good actual
STIs
story.
are no laughing matter, guys. Protection.
And then, but the STIs, either hetero or homo couples could have them. So that was always, I was kind of like, how do two girls? And I was like, well, yeah, there are some. But it was a really fun game, and I love that they let the gays get married and that they could have children together and live in a house together.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a super, super fun game. Like, you should Google it and play it. You can still play it on Xbox One. I think they have some of the anniversary editions. And, spoiler, they finally, unless if it's changed again, re-announced that they're going to be coming out with a fourth one. Like, over a decade later. which any Fable fan has been dying for. But
Now, I've never played this game before.
oh, Fable games are really good. My sister and I used to love to play them when we were kids.
That's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen you play it since we've been together over all these years.
Actually, I was thinking about playing the third one again and marrying some woman and sticking her in a hovel with my child.
Another bum.
Oh, God.
That's crazy. That's actually hilarious.
Yeah. You have to, like, give them gifts, and you can't get divorced, so if you're not happy with one person, you can move on.
So when was this particular game made, Fable 3?
I want to say it was 2010. Yeah, it was, to the day. October 26, 2010. How crazy is that?
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's pretty neat. So it goes to show, like, that was 12 years ago, and how progressive it already was in 2010.
Yeah. It was a progressive game back then, because we're just now getting to the point where gays are getting to be, like, you don't really bat your eye, you just kind of see a gay character in a game or something.
Or in real life. We're just out there.
But Fable 3 is also, I believe it's multiplayer. I think my sister and I used to play that one together.
So if I play a character and you play a character, can we get married in the game?
It does have co-op locally and online for 2 players, and we can get married and have kids.
Oh. So who controls the kids? Do they grow up? I mean, they just appear as adults, or you don't have any idea?
I think you adopt them if you're gay. I don't remember all that.
Well, it'd be something fun to get into that maybe we could play around with just to see what we think.
Yeah, I think I have the original copy. I haven't played, like, the updated ones on the Xbox One, but I think I have the original copy, because I think the updated ones you can't do the local online, but don't quote me on that.
Okay. Well, do you have anything else to add, or think we're good?
Like, for this whole little cast of pod?
The cast of pod? No, just about the game.
Oh, that's a really good game. You should play it.
Or shall we play it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to check that out. So next week we're actually going to have the podcast a little bit earlier than normal. We're wanting to do a special Halloween episode, which will be released on Halloween. I actually have a few candies and a few treats that are smacking your lips there. Couple of things that are just like not normal candies. This stuff you can find here, just around, here in America.
She got some seaweed for some reason. I'm not sure how that's a candy, but
I was doing a candy or a treat.
oh, like a trick or treat.
Yeah, it was a candy or treat.
Sorry, spoiler. I was just eyeballing it.
Got a few other things here, but we wanted to try that and play around with that a little bit, and just a few other little fun things on Halloween, and hopefully
we'll be sitting here in some costumes.
Maybe. What kind of costume are we going to get you in?
I'm not sure.
Sure.
I mean, I can do miraculous if you want.
I think it'd be fun to see you in it. She really gets into her stuff, which is, I think, would be fun to see her in it.
Because I do the
I'm gonna
crazy
have
little
her-
poses.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I remember what I wanted to do, too. Like, if we get to take the Bratlands trick-or-treating, I want to get on our hoverboards and put sheets over us and look like we're ghost gliding. It looks so cool.
We would have the sheet get caught up in the wheel.
Well,
and-
I'd raise it up to, like, maybe right below my knee.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
And have, like, my little headlamp, like, somehow.
Just have the thing like, whoop, whoop,
Yeah.
whoop.
Or maybe put a lantern in front of me, that way I could see, but it still looks spooky. Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
It-
We'll have to maybe try that, see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be super fun. And we could have, like, creepy music, because our hoverboards play sounds, so we could do, like, creepy sounds.
Yes. Well, thank you all once again for joining us on our show.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. I don't know, we'd like to hear from you again on Facebook, on the Coming Out, on the nasty candy and maybe your Halloween costume ideas.
I would love to hear about other costume ideas. I was going to tell you a little bit. So next week, Holly, we are going to discuss gays.
She looks so serious.
I am very serious.
I'm scared.
Gays and the LGBT community
Mm-hmm.
and Halloween
Mm-hmm.
being the playground. That's going to be the Christmas
Oh.
for the LGBT community. And what do I mean by that? Well, join us on Halloween and I'll tell you. But for now, guys, thank you once again for coming out and joining us. And I guess we'll
The punny coming out.
coming out and joining us.
God.
Her and a goofy laugh. We'll talk to you guys next week. Thank you guys.
See you guys.
Bye.
Goodbye. Thanks for joining us on our show. Don't forget to check out our other shows wherever podcasts are available. And if you're in the position to help our podcast grow, please join us at patreon.com/ggirltgirl.com and check out our Facebook page for more updates and messages at gaygirl/transgirl. And if you're joining us here from YouTube, please hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you.